Let's test the audio. Where is the audio? There's the audio. Game sounds good. Let me know if I'm too loud, and I will turn it down as I mute myself. So everyone, welcome to the show. Welcome to MLB 19. I, just like you, have been very excited for this. It is finally out. Hopefully we don't have any hiccups. We made a few modifications to the stream, but the stream is a work in progress. So I just want to get that out there. There will be hiccups, there will be changes, but for now, I'm just experimenting with a few things just to see if they work. And if they work, then I will fully, come up with a theme or something like that. But it is here. We are starting it off big. Big, big, big. I believe I have all my settings correct. I have checked it like 4 times. Nothing should have changed between MLB 18 and 19. So everything that I left in MLB 18 is now relevant in 19. We are playing the World Series on Hall of Fame. Once the series is over, whether we win or lose, we will be switching it to to Legend. That's what I'm thinking of. So, let me see here. Just do one little test here. What's up, Maddie? Am I too loud, sir? Let me know. NJ's here. What's up, fellas? I wish I could do screen captures for a certain reason. At some point, I'm not going to lie, you guys are going to see my intermission screen. I have made a new intermission screen. It doesn't have music, but it has something pretty entertaining, especially if you've been with the series for a long time. Let's see here. How am I sounding, guys? Am I too loud? Am I not loud enough? So, Maddie, thank you for the host. I wonder if that notification will work. That'd be a good way to test it. Let's see if it loads up. May take a second, I guess. Where is it? I sound good. Thank you, sir. What's up, Gabriel? Huh. Why is it not working? Well, there it is right there. Well, I will have to fix that. I'm glad, I tried to do a test beforehand, but that did not work out the way I hoped it would. Maddie, thank you so much for hosting. I appreciate it, man. Maybe it's just taking forever. I don't know. Let's hope the gameplay is not too loud either. I have that on standby in case it is too loud. I may turn it down just a smidge here. This game is sick. Well, I'm about to play it for the first time. So, let me make sure. Now, does anybody know a way I could screen cap my game while I'm live? Because I really would like this. I don't really want to open my other program. Let me see if this will clog my system real quick. If this, for any reason, disconnects the stream, I'll be right back. It shouldn't, but you just never know. Hey, what was that? That was a gifted sub. NJ, thank you so much. Maddie gifting a tier 1 sub to NJ. Thank you, sir. Let's see here. Okay, it's not going to work that way. That's fine. That is fine. Well, I know that notification works. Thank you so much. Maddie, the good guy here. Let's see, one more test. How does the video look, guys? Does it look stretchy at all? Does it look distorted? Does the quality look bad? Because sometimes I know I see one thing and people see another. So I want to make sure before we go live. or before we go live, before we go to the game. Video looks good. Thank you, Maddie. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. This is the first MLB The Show 19 game that we got going on here. I guess I'll have to go back and screen cap after, which is fine. I can do that. All right. I am ready for this. I don't know how I'm going to perform. Everything is the same, but it feels a lot different, you know? I've been lurking around other streams today, and I've been asking people how they feel. Someone said the fielding feels a lot different, but really, really good. So, no, I'm not streaming on YouTube. I upload these videos to YouTube pretty much once they're done. So, I just like to say thank you to people that watch on YouTube. And I also like to emphasize that I am streaming live on Twitch. I am not talking to myself. That's not Saturdays. So, but yeah. All right, who's ready? All Chicago World Series. Just for a recap, we have swept our way through the Cardinals. We swept our way through the Rockies, including a 12-run shellacking in Game 3. The White Sox, on the other hand, are the Cinderella story team, if you will. What is up, Twisted? As they win the wild card over the Rangers. They upset the number 1 team in the AL, the Baltimore Orioles. You did call it to be all Chicago. And then they upset the Twins, which were a 94-win team. White Sox won 86 games. So this is a very big upset we got going on here. They could upset. I looked at their team before I went live, and they've got some pretty solid players. We definitely cannot take them lightly. There is a reason they got here. One minor roster change here, as we have got James Cho back from the disabled list. He is back healthy. We've sent down Vesperis off the playoff roster. So we do have Cho back. I don't know if he's going to start any series or not. We'll see. But, man, I'm ready for this. I'm so ready. I'm so excited. Now, like I said, hopefully I have my settings correct. I know I have my difficulty settings correct. I changed that earlier. But I may pause every now and then to make sure I have the right camera angles. You know what I'm saying. All right, guys. Here we go. World Series 2028. I was fixing to say 2029. On MLB 19 The Show. Oh, Lord. Let's get to it, as they're going to throw out Corey Meteoros here. Oh, God. Everything looks so good. Everything looks so good already. Oh, so good. So we are not... Well, we're going to throw out our ace. You know, we're going to stop from the top. We're going to throw out our ace. I don't know why is it like that? Hold on one second. We already got a goof here? No, we don't have a goof here. I will go ahead and put Cho in the number 5 spot. It's got Boovie for some reason. That's alright. Sorry. I know I keep delaying everything. Did I play any practice games? Nope. I did not. I tried to play some earlier, and it just did not work that way. So. Ronaldo Valdez, we have our ace going to the mound, even though Pulliam has been feeling more like an ace. Alright, here we go. Let's set up our lineup. We are going to have... Man, these look so weird. I have to get used to this. William Nam will bat first. Costello second. Valdez the third. Melendez fourth. Love fifth. Nice little switchy we have going on here. And I did it early. Pasta. Jew. Card dealer popped up in my screen today. I've got my... By the way, Twisted, thank you so much. I'm glad that you reminded me of that, Maddie. I got all my stuff redeemed, so... I chose the Kerry Wood card because... For many reasons. But yeah, I've got the stuff here. Yes. But yeah, Maddie, yeah, sorry. I did get the DD card, so... Whoops. Alright, guys, you ready? Here we go. Let's see how this will go here. It's gonna feel so weird. I'll try not to embarrass myself. Loving the setup so far. There's the bracket. This ought to be a good match, man. I know, I need to do that. I'm gonna do that after the World Series, probably. So.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs.
Right on cue, get a phone call. Right on cue.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
I literally told her I was drinking. People don't listen. Bad contact here for bad hitters, yeah. Oh, frame rate. Wouldn't I see a few hiccups? I see a few hiccups now. The frame rate's kind of like.
Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Alex Miniak. Rip Mark Carlucci. How's the game audio? Is it solid?
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
It good, because I'm a little soft at this.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively.
We'll see if that works.
And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not.
Everybody
like
knows
to
I'm
shift
live.
a lot.
Everyone knows
Maybe
I'm
a
live,
step
so
to
I'm
your
gonna get
right or left, but
messages and
there's a
phone
lot of
calls and
trust that
fucking
the
shit.
pitchers are going to execute.
Jesus.
So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Hopefully I won't embarrass myself. Everything should be set up. Alright, so here we go, guys. Now, like I said, some of these pre-pitch things, I set it for high leverage situations, so if it's too much, if I start to get annoyed by it, I will absolutely get rid of it.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
I'm already seeing a small bug.
The 1-0 is laid off, but
Where's
in
the
there
strike
for
zone?
strike 1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon.
It bugs me that the strike zone's out there. I gotta fix that. I'm sorry. I'm so used to seeing the strike zone there. Let's see. I'll just do that. Why not? Is it gameplay? Batting. Guest pitch, whatever. Huh. Yeah, at least both teams can sleep, yeah. I need to look at pitching, duh. Am I just looking at the wrong thing here? Oh well, it looks like it's just something we'll have to get used to. I want that box to stay, so if anybody knows how to keep that on there, let me know. It goes away when I throw the pitch.
And it's
I'm just so
fouled
used
away.
to seeing that. Yeah, the city of Chicago is going to be pretty busy over the next week.
1-2, here it comes. Line, but speared on
William Nam, nice play. First out of MLB 19, ground out to William Nam. Nice job. Guys, keep me up to date on the noises. If something is too loud, let me know. I will adjust it. Or not loud enough. I do have the camera set on dynamic when it comes to the ball being in play, so we'll see how well I do. That is an adjustment. Sounds perfect. Excellent, thank you. Oh, it's going to do this every single time. Okay. I don't want it to do it every time, but...
Here's the first pitch to him.
Let's see. Where does the
Pulled
strike
off on
zone
the
go?
slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll.
I bet he had a farm. That's not what I want. I've got to find that, man. I've honestly got to find that because I like the pitch trail. Strike zone. Okay, here we go. Okay. I guess that's right. Swing and pitch it, I'll keep that off. Oh, yeah, no. I know the pitch camera thing, yeah. I know the pitch camera thing.
He'll be giving that inside corner the next inning. He doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see
Oh,
some
okay, that's
definite
just how it is.
confusion on the
Okay, so the
faces of
zone just
hitters
disappears
today.
when you pitch.
Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike.
I'm not
on
gonna
the
lie,
other half.
I
The
gotta
next
get used
time
to
it's
that.
a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
The 1-1.
Add a little bit of
Misses,
realism,
ball two.
shall we?
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Well, game feels pretty good so far. Part of it's
All
rust,
even now, 2-2.
you know. I do like the fielding,
Bases are empty, one man out.
those little fielding icons under your players when the ball's put in play. Shout out to Quick Pitch being sponsored in the game now. Show on MLB Network. Shout out to that.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Fielding feels way cleaner, yeah. Does it really? Shows all MLB. Well, I guess that makes sense. That's cool.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
You think we're here from Heidi Watney?
Crozier is there, two
So
gone.
Crozier's a silver defender. It's interesting. It'd be nice to see how everyone's ranked fielding-wise.
Up next for Chicago.
Bad fielders, oh
Jeff
boy, yeah.
Ridgeway.
I
First
think
chance
the
scoring
lowest
here in the
fielder
top
I
of the first
have.
with nobody on.
This ain't a big deal. I think the lowest fielder I have might be Jose Melendez.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
I have a feeling these games are going to take a little longer
these two
until I get
teams
used
are in
to it.
different leagues. They do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like
Jeff
bragging
Ridgway.
rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Fouled away.
Your shortstop as a bronze fielder. Are you talking about Mr. Kalk?
The 1-2.
He struck him out.
Strike three.
Nice clean inning for Valdez.
1-2-3 go
Cubbies
the
coming
White
up.
Sox. The White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to the plate. A
Errors, not
weekly
hours.
showdown on MLB Network.
You made 5 hours in about 60 games.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on.
Really
he
like
drives
the
them
in-your-face
And if
presentation.
not, he has the ability to get things started
There's
and set
Corey
the guys up behind him.
Medeiros.
He's a force.
Corey
Or
Medeiros
Medeiros.
is on the
There you go.
mound here
See?
on the
Sometimes
road for
Vasgersian's
game
good.
1 of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire?
All right, let's see
that
if
he
my
has?
batting is
That
fixed.
gives him a
I hope my
lot of
batting is
options
fixed.
for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really
So you think I'm
tough
going to
hit.
score under
All
2
right,
runs
guys,
because
here's
of the
the
hitting?
defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust.
Oh,
to
yeah,
be
I got
able
the
to manipulate
Batista
his
bat flip.
defense to try and get as many
I haven't
outs
equipped
and
it,
play
but
the
I
numbers
forgot all about
as
it.
much
But I got
as
the
he can.
Batista bat flip.
Into the box, William Nam. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Okay, everything seems to be fixed. Oh, God, what is
First
that?
offering on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Alright, gotta fix one thing. Sorry, guys. What is this? Like, why is that there? Where is it? Said I had it on quadrant. Was it quadrant or classic? Hold on. I gotta check my notes. Something's not right here. Something's not right. Let me go back to classic real quick.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off.
Clip the home run unlock, yeah. I had the 20, I think I had 20 packs. So.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind
I'll
up
have to guess
being
the
a
pitch
foul
correctly
ball.
for me to tell if I got this or not. Boy, it's
Now a
going to make
fastball taken
not swinging
outside
to those
here
corner
as it
pitches a
moves
lot
it to
harder
2-2
now that the
now.
box goes away. I'm probably going to strike out a lot looking. Okay.
The 2-2.
So it's classic.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And
Classic.
This is gonna scoop
There
it
is your
through into center for
first
a
hit of
base
the
hit
game.
leading off the inning.
William Nam.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes
Oh, you got the
around to
Maku K
score.
one?
Let's tip our hat to the pitcher.
That's cool.
He set the tone in the
I
top
might
of the
buy
first,
more
retiring in the
sounds
fourth.
than anything.
In now, John Costello, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Yes, they still got quirks. That's good.
Now a
Someone
throw
also
over to
said
first,
that stealing
and
bases
he'll
is
get
harder.
back in safely. 1 pitch. And the pitch is
That honestly
off
looked
the
like that
catcher's
bounced off his
glove as
face.
it rolls away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1.
I think after the stream tonight, I'm going to look at.
Nam aboard here at first with
I'm going to
nobody
look
out.
at different home run calls.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
He's really concerned about that run over there. So, I noticed something else about the runner on first base. I'll get to it in a second.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
I'll try to explain it the best I can. It looked like Nam was leaning before he threw over there. Let's try to steal. See what happens. Oh,
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily.
he knows something. He knows something. Try it again.
The 2-2. There we go.
Struck out.
The throw is
What?
close as he's in there.
Stolen
with the
base.
stolen base. So they can't get to strike him out, throw him out, double play as there's a runner in scoring position.
I just,
now,
I didn't know what to do. I was like, should I swing or should I not? Good break. Got a stolen base though.
Standing in now, Chris Valdez. He swings and
Valdez
runs it
swings
to
at the
short.
first pitch.
Rodriguez takes it in, and there's out
There he
number
goes.
2. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight.
Shout out to the White Sox, man. They were the number 4 seed.
At the plate, Jose Melendez, runner in scoring position with
March
Showdown.
October will not be today. I do plan on doing March October. Not today. What is this? Hold on.
Now time is barked out by the home
They
plate
changed his
umpire.
batting stance. I hate that so much. That is Jose Melendez. They changed his batting stance. Why did he do that?
He's set and the pitch. And a changeup here
Oh,
misses
Lord.
off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 2 out here and a
Well,
runner
I
at
can't stand
second.
that.
And it's fouled away.
That is not his batting stance. Craziness is this. Silly game.
The set and the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Well, I'm definitely get a lot more swinging and missing.
Spinning a throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. Ready with the 1-2. And he
Is that
fouls this
Sturgeon
one
the
off.
only one talking? Turn the music down. Crowd down just a couple volumes. There we go. That's a little better. Oh boy.
Fouled away.
Fucking hurricane.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Doing everything.
No offer at that one, and the
See, it's
count
gonna make
moves
those
to
corner
2-2
pitches
now
so
on
much
the club
harder to
first
not
baseman.
swing, you know?
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. Waved at
Got
and
him.
missed for the third out.
I don't know what I was
Not
thinking
much
there.
of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
No Lee Romero today, center fielder for the White Sox. It's a darn shame.
So striding forward now, Billy Lucy.
This guy,
He'll
33
start
home
things out
runs,
here in a
100
tie ball
RBIs.
game. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start
That's
the
how I
at-bat.
am.
0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real
That
good
is how
idea
I
to go up
am.
there looking
Stay
for
up
a
late,
changeup
wake
to
up
hit.
really early.
Sometimes you just
I
have
think
to tip your
tomorrow
cap.
I'll be sleeping in because I don't work.
Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I saw that. I saw Sports Gaming Universe said something about that.
Fouled off.
Details, details, details.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Oof.
And another
On that
foul
one.
ball.
God, this definitely feels like a grind. Like, I feel like I'm having to work a lot harder to get this guy out.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other
Way
way,
off the
but
plate.
it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
These would be some very cool screenshots of all the stuff over in the way.
Into the box now, Luis Nunez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Trying to watch people keep OD. How dare they?
The windup and the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back
How
into the
dare
crowd.
they?
Foul.
So you're doing something important. Need my moral support.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey,
And a
struck
swing
me.
and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Let's frustrate those White Sox. So they did say that Heidi was going to be
Stepping
in
into
franchise,
the box,
right? Like she gave
Jeff
updates.
Rodriguez.
Is that correct?
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
What's Watkins looking at? Look at him. He's just like, Arr. I think eventually I'll turn the
He's
pitch
ready.
thing
Here's
off.
the first offering.
I kind
A shot down the
kinda
first
like
baseline. This is foul
I
for
kind of
the
like
first
the
strike. No score here as we play inning number 2.
mid game. Oh, okay. Around the 5th or 6th. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, MJ.
That misses wide.
So
One
from
ball
what I
and
saw,
one
there it
strike.
looked like Melendez is a silver fielder. That kind of surprises me. Really surprises me. All right, 2 outs, 1-2 count, top 2. Let's hit him with a split and see if we can get him to chase. He chased. He strikes out. 4 out of 6 batters have gone down via strikeouts.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB
My
Network
Roomba almost ate your
right after
headphones.
this.
Maddie, please. How are you feeling, man? You told us about your little trip you had this morning. I hope you're all right.
Now at the plate, Michael Love, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start.
This
the
guy's
home
my
half of the
MVP so
second.
far.
infield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Got it. It's so
Hey, he's
it
not
bugs
gonna
me
get
so
away
much
with
that the
all
strike
day.
zone goes
He's got to
away.
find a way to
I
get on
just
top
got to
of
get
that
used to
ball
that.
and bury it.
0-1, here it comes. And
So I'm probably going to
it's
strike out
fouled
a lot because I'm just so used to seeing that zone. But that does add a little level of new level of challenge. Like I said, though, if anybody knows how to keep that strike zone up, even after the pitcher throws, just let me know.
The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one. And he lays
I'm
off
waiting
the
for
pitch
him to throw that
outside as they
slider
draw
down and
even
away.
at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Not touching the controller.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the
3
dirt
and
for a
2.
ball.
Get it back.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy.
So how are
in the
you
ropes,
guys
but
liking the
now
game
he
so
let him
far?
right back into
Heard
this
a lot of
at-bat.
positive things.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
Way
Turned
too
on that
early.
one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Way too early. That was my pitch.
Another full count pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play.
Definitely
Hey, we all love home
testify
runs
for
and
the
gappers,
increased
but
speeds.
I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
There
And
you
he
go.
takes ball
Great at bat.
4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half.
In
of
your
the
first
second.
And that
offseason,
at-bat
nice.
will put a smile on
They didn't
any
change a
manager's
lot of the
face.
offseason,
The
right?
pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away.
Disappointed in
so
your
this
hitting?
inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Barrios. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Hey, look, there's Clark. There's Clark the Cub. I really wish he wasn't there, though.
First pitch on its way. And that misses ball one.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch.
Oh, no, I
Hitters
don't
like
blame you,
this
man.
are
I love
looking
doing
for
the
pitches
offseason
that
stuff.
they can drive. So that may have
Got a
been
lot
one
of
where he was
interesting
trying to get
offseason
in the
moves to
chase
make.
up above the zone a little bit.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
Might have been cheating for another.
You could definitely
fastball,
tell the
trying to get
difference
head
in
to
the
that
pitch
one
speeds
early.
between the
Pitcher
fastball
pulled the string
and,
with a
like, the
nasty
curve.
breaking ball and had him a little bit out.
There's definitely a difference there.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2.
Maddie cheering
Imagine he
one
comes
bit.
back with a
Happy
third
show
breaking
day
ball. That hitter looked like he
Happy
timed that one
MLB
up
the
pretty
show day
well
to
and
you
just
too,
missed
buddy.
it, fouling it away.
To everybody.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Love the show day. Good day. Probably the best week of the year. You got the show. And then you
Just
have
off the outside that
the
time,
season
laid off
starting.
for a ball.
I think the season starts on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and
Struck out
missed.
with
He got
Barrios.
him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking
Should've
ball
known.
for the punch.
Should've
out
known
right
he was
there.
gonna throw it
Got
inside.
to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone.
I gotta be smarter
Not
with
much
my
you can
at-bats.
do
I
with
am
that
not
pitch.
being smart right now. 12-6 curve, nasty. Nasty breaker. Here's Watkins.
Stepping in now, Mike Watkins. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one.
Still in the minors. I'm going to be swinging at a lot of pitches. I can just feel it.
Comes set with the 0-1.
I'm late on
Behind
these.
0-2 now.
Ugh.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect
slider.
a third.
Out in front of that one, but he
Now I'm
stays
early,
alive,
so
and
you
will
can
do it
definitely
again
tell the
on 0-2.
timing is a lot more important. Fouling off a lot of pitches. I can see why the hitting will take some getting used to.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to
Pitch
1-2.
speeds are fast, yeah. I could definitely see that for sure.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got it.
Ugh. Swinging at stupid pitches, man.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times
I need
already.
to stop.
That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing.
We expect the first game to be rough.
Into the box now, Peter Crozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
He's having a good postseason.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Todd.
Fastball swung on and missed.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
That's so hard to get used to. So he's done 22 pitches this inning. That's a nice little stat that showed up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
At this rate, I'll be happy if I make contact with the ball. I'm striking out so many times. As if I didn't have a hard enough time
Down low,
scoring.
2 balls and a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. High in the air.
We're going
out
to
to
fly
center
out
field.
to end the inning.
Nunez is under it, and he
Oh
makes
boy, look at
the
that pitch
catch for
count.
out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB
They
Network.
still have the awkward dancing. That's cool.
Into the box now, Elvis Castilla. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want
I'm
to
not
stay
going to
as
lie, man. I'm
patient. He's
legit
been
nervous
throwing a
if
lot
I
of
fall
strikes.
behind
They might
because
want
I've
to
just
start
struggled
swinging
in my
a little
hitting
bit
so
earlier
far.
in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped
Oh.
down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Wow, that was a fair ball. Okay, so that's something.
Hey, some
It'd be
guys
hard to
can
see where the
handle
ball is
postseason lights, and this is
as the ball
obviously
gets hit
one
in
of
the
them.
corner.
Another base hit.
Nice
Leading
job
off
keeping
for
that
the
to a
boys.
single,
This
though.
guy's had a monster postseason so
Valdez
far.
got a great jump on that.
Into the box, Jack Hurd batting left-handed
Can't be,
here as he takes a
hanging
look at
those, buddy.
strike 1.
Can't be hanging those, buddy. We do have the pitcher on deck.
And he fouls this one off.
I think I have the API off. I don't think I'd ever any swinging and misses.
Now the 0-2 pitch to third, reined in to second.
Beautiful double play,
On
guys.
first, and they turn the
Excellent
double
job.
play.
Excellent job. No replay? Alright, that's fine. Huh, I don't want a stinking replay. You can keep your replay.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I do love, I gotta say this, I do love on the player cards how they show, like if they're a pitcher, they show the, like the pitch speeds that each pitcher has. I really do like that.
Now the pitch. Grounded to first. Melendez has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Home half of the third coming up.
Yeah, our pitcher starting off. This ought to be good.
So stepping in, Ronaldo Valdez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
I don't know why Melendez's stance got changed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, Zach, what's up, buddy?
Time that misses out of the zone.
Did you get it? Did you get the game?
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
It's going to fly out, as expected.
Ridgway has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
It's all right, Valdez. I pay you to pitch, not to hit, buddy.
So in now for Chicago, William Nam. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt.
It's fun, Zach, if you ever got it. It's honestly a lot of fun. It's definitely tougher.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right
I can see
field.
why people
Ridgway is over to his
are
right
saying
as he puts
this
this
game's
one
tougher
away.
to hit.
2 down.
Don't get it till tomorrow, yeah.
Striding in once again, John Costello. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It's weird.
First offering on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
This is hit the other way out
Just
toward
kill.
left field. Rodriguez moves
Costello
over.
hits it deep, but not deep enough.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is
Boy,
over.
he's been connecting on some really good
3
pitches.
down for the Cubs. We'll head to the
Postseason.
4th, still scoreless.
You're getting wrecked.
Ready for another chance? Chris Rodriguez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Really
This
wrecked.
game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, though. I can't tell if it's because of the new game mechanics or because my team's just been cold.
Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And this catches the zone as well.
Oh, man,
It's
it's another
0-2
season
now.
of Hall of Fame.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable
Just
pitch
until I
right
get used
there.
to the hitting.
The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high
You playing on
80s,
Cubbies?
you ain't doing much with that.
You do not.
Now the
Down it
baseball
goes.
is right by him as he swings
Valdez
and misses for
continues
the
to
first
click.
out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead,
I swear, if I
he
throw
gets
that
the
fastball in, it works a
way
lot like a
late, had no
two-seamer. It
chance
just comes
to
running
put that
back
ball
in.
play.
Bo Cordero. He was with our team
In now,
first
Bo
year of the season.
Cordero. He
Oh,
jumps
boy.
on this one. It's
That ball
high
hit
and
hard.
deep to center. And he
Woo!
will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the
Crozier
second
got
out.
it. What a baby Crozier. Peralta versus Hendricks. Wow, they got Hendricks going as the opening day guy, huh?
Striding into the box, Jeff
Wow.
Ridgway.
It kind of surprises me a little bit.
First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He'll whip
There you
this
go.
one
Costello's a
in
bronze
time.
fielder. That makes
Ends
sense.
the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the fourth now.
He still may
with
be
no
my
score.
everyday second baseman next year. I think he deserves it. See if we can figure out this hitting.
Now in the box, Chris Valdez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Have you guys had any luck on the hitting so far?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
There's a new animation. I'm not gonna swing. I knew that would be a strike, but I wasn't gonna do anything with it. He is calling those corners.
Oh,
come on, stay fair, stay fair. No.
It's gone, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead
Almost
it's a
had the
foul
first
ball.
home run.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball
Almost
number
had
2.
the first home run. Good to know Valdez can still swing the bat. 3 sliders.
Oh,
Nice
back
stab.
to him on the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
I had to swing, man. It looked like it was going to be a borderline pitch. And this ump is taking a lot of borderline pitches. Or he's calling them.
Digging in, Jose Melendez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop.
Is that
more
Edwin
home run potential
Encarnacion
hitting
stance?
from the left side. This is his power side.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the
Stay
second
fair.
and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Out of the park, 20.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy
I haven't
for a
seen
hitter
the little
not to swing at
bars
that one.
under the... I'm not going to swing. Please don't be a strike.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, this game is a grind now, man. It is a grind fest. Just kidding.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Michael Love will be next.
I know, right? Me too. Now that the strike zone disappears after the pitcher throws his pitch, I'm more paranoid now.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Oh,
and here's a
Melendez.
well
Deep
hit
to
up
center
straightaway
field.
center. Nunez racing
Dead
back.
at the warning
On
track.
the warning track, he makes the catch.
Just missed it. He just missed it.
Now at the plate, Michael Love. He drew a walk his first time up.
God, we're coming close. We're getting better. We're getting better.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss.
Maybe
that
just
time.
the
It's
default.
0-1.
I don't know.
This guy has
I've
been throwing the
never
ball so
had
well,
this
and
problem.
that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Into
not
the
swinging.
windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ground
Oh,
ball
he ripped
right
it, and it
into
gets
the
by
shed.
the third
He
baseman.
whiffs on it as this ball's right under
That was a
his
power
glove.
swing. I don't
Hey,
know
that
how
was
he hit it on the
8
ground,
straight up
but that's
until
okay.
that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
I do directional and guess pitch.
So coming to the plate, Angel Barrios. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but
There's nothing
anytime
wrong
you
with
can
how you
extend
use
an
it,
inning
you
and
know.
give
I
a
mean, I
guy
have
with
fun
plenty
using
of pop a
zone.
chance to swing it,
Or
the outlook of an
directional.
inning changes dramatically.
Even though I don't really do the, those things. You know, I just pick a quadrant.
First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway
Usually
left.
fly out. That's
Rodriguez
okay.
moves over,
He drops it. Nope, he didn't drop
makes
it.
the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Through 4.
Down the
Still
middle,
tied,
high, yeah.
nothing,
Especially if you
nothing.
swing late, right?
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top
Here
of
we
the
go.
5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their
There she
manager
goes.
in between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk
Hashtag
and
hi,
climb back into
Heidi.
this one.
Thank you,
Or hello, Heidi. I don't know. Whatever you want it to be. They talked about the White Sox and no offense. I guess you could say the same about us, though.
Now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Oh no, maybe we can feast on the bullpens if it gets to that.
Hit out towards second. Costello up the middle. And the 5th inning. will
Was
start
that a
with
bronze or
ground
was that
out,
a...
one
I
away.
guess that was a bronze. I don't think that was a gold. It didn't look like a gold.
Now to the plate, Luis Nunez. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike
Let's check
one.
out the bullpen real quick. There's our bullpen here. Yeah, you see, I really like the pitch repertoire up there in the top right. But I love those. You see, he's got a 99, probably tops out. He actually throws 101 in some cases, but I think those are really, really cool. There's Lonnie Mitchell tree. No longer a 99 anymore. So when he got when the ratings got adjusted, he got butted down to a 96, which is a darn shame. But it is what it is.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
These guys have got to be frustrated.
I love high
as
ball
an
double
offensive
plays with
unit
your
so
Swede
far
at
in
the
this
first
one.
flop.
They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Good splitter.
1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Down he
And
goes.
This is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Watkins knows
Good
how to
job
call a
of
game.
making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters
Run
to
ball,
expand
3-run
their
shot.
zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a
That's
pitch
a cool
they can't do
replay.
much with becomes a
They have
lot
the sound
easier.
and everything to it. He wants a fastball. Wish I knew who was hitting though.
Standing in now, Jeff Rodriguez,
Okay.
as he takes a cold
I
strike.
wish
at
I
the knees.
would know
It's
before I
0-1.
threw the pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
The game feels a lot more fluid, I guess. It feels smooth. I like the way someone described that. It definitely feels a lot smoother.
The 0-2 home. And he struck him out. His 7th.
Yeah, they're throwing bats, man. Eject those guys.
1-2-3 go the White Sox. Halfway home, still
Where's
no
the
score.
ejection? I want to see some ejections. I see bats flying around. That looked like it went through his bat.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Yeah. Hello, Heidi.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Smooth like ice cream. I love this, man. This game feels really
Standing
good.
in, Mike Watkins.
It feels really,
He'll
really
start
good.
things out in the home half of inning number 5.
I guess right.
First delivery to
I'm
him
still
on
getting
the
used
way.
to the hitting a little bit.
And this
It
one
definitely
nowhere
feels like you
close
have to
as
be
it
more
bounces to the
precise,
plate for
which
ball
ain't a
1.
bad thing.
And some stirring
but
now in the White Sox bullpen
it's
as
fine.
it looks like a right-hander.
I literally feel like this could be a tough World Series.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young
Amish, thank
It
you
might
for the
not be
gifted
too
subs,
familiar
sir.
with.
Maddie is
Take a
giving out
look at a
subs
few
to
and see
everyone,
what
it
he's
seems
got.
like.
Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
They are. The fastballs are quicker. They talked about that. I definitely see a difference between like this guy's fastball and his curveball.
Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff
I
walk.
can see a big difference here.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that
Good
misses
start.
ball 4 now. It's a leadoff
4-pitch walk
to get
for
the
Watkins,
home half of the
baby.
5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
In now, Peter Crozier. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those
But
rare
thank you,
guys
Maddie,
who
for the
you
gifted
actually
subs
like to see
to
keep
NJ and
Oh,
Amish.
going.
There's Clark the Club
Can't
again.
beat out a fly ball in this game.
Nice. I got the third baseman playing in. They expect me to bunt, not bunting.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is pop foul, but perhaps
Foul.
playable behind first. And no one will
Tried
track
to
it
poke
down.
it down the right field line. No, great.
Here's the 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside. Watkins gets his lead at
I really want to
first,
put in
nobody
Phillips
out.
to see how his fastball looks now. That's
Shoots this
ripped.
one over to first. And a backhanded
All right, here we
reach,
go, guys.
but
First
he
and
can't
second.
flag it
Nobody
down.
out.
And that runner will go no further than second.
I also like, if you guys noticed on that ground ball, it shows on the upper right-hand corner where the diamond is. It highlights a button, and it shows you the base that they're throwing the ball. That's pretty
That's
neat.
a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Into
There's
the
a bunt.
box now, Ronaldo Valdez only plays to
There we
first,
go.
so the
Nice
pitcher
job,
does
Valdez.
his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
I think his fastball is going to be a lot faster. I really do. The fastballs
Back to
have...
the leadoff spot
You
in the
can,
Cubs
it's
lineup.
harder to
Stepping
differentiate
forward,
them because
William
the fastballs
Nam,
are
1 for 2 on his line
faster.
so far in the game.
We're going to walk Nom. I'm going to bring Costello to the plate with the bases loaded.
Decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded.
Hey, man,
here
I
on
can't
the
bump work
intentional
garbage,
walk,
so I'll
and the
take
force
whatever I
play
get.
is now in order. Digging in once
I don't think
again,
it's new.
John
I think it's
Costello.
been
He
improved,
started
though.
out the evening 0 for 2 so
All
far.
right, bases loaded, 1 out. This is our chance to score.
On its way is pitch number 75. Too low, 1-0.
There you go, Watkins on third, Crozier second, and Nom intentionally walked us
If
at
he puts
first.
somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
75 pitches.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
putting himself in a pretty bad
As
situation.
long as we don't get a double play ball, we need a deep fly ball regardless, because Watkins does not have any speed.
But to challenge him right here.
Too tight with
3-0.
that one. 3-0.
Well,
because Nam has 2 hits and Costello has none. He struck out.
Should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the
3-0 red light, not swinging.
That's in there. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Now he spins on one.
There it goes. Deep to right. Deep to right. See ya. Grand salami. The first home run of MLB 19 Grand Slam.
So one swing, and he
John Costello, baby.
His first homer so
How about
far in
this
the
guy?
series. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Wow, I can't imagine what he's feeling right now. To hit a home run in the World Series is special. To
So
hit a
it's
grand
still
slam in the World
stupid.
Series, I don't think there's too many people that can say that.
Oh man, it feels so good to get those runs.
And the starter remains out there despite just
I would
allowing
like
the
to have
long
seen
ball.
his
We thought
reaction
maybe
to
they'd
that
go
home
and get
run.
him, but no indication of that yet.
Love it, man.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign
Oh,
that
that feels
he's
so
starting to
good.
get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit. And
Good
it's
at bat, though,
typically
man.
the
Good at bat
command
by
that starts
everybody.
slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Basically put another run on the board,
yeah.
I'm looking for a player with the last name Abbott. I will find a player with
The
Abbott.
wind-up and the 0-1.
I will try to get him on the team.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different
Look
guy
at that
out
pitch
there.
count, man.
That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing
81
batters for the
pitches, running
second
through
or
5
third
yet.
time in a game.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
This has got to be his last
That was
batter.
a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent
This
behind
literally
it.
has to be
Looked
his
to me
last
like
batter.
it just slipped
Because
out of his
Melendez
hand a
is a
little
switch
bit.
hitter.
That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Especially if
4
Valdez
runs
gets
here
on.
in this half inning. Hit on the ground.
I was hoping he'd
Short.
smack that the other way.
Rodriguez fields it cleanly. And
Ooh, that was
two
close.
away
It was
now.
working out. Good play. All right, Valdez, buddy, shake it off. All right, he's going to be left
Ready
in.
for
All
another
right.
shot now. Jose Melendez.
Look at that. They
Swinging
changed
from the
Melendez's
left
batting
side
stance
right here.
again. I have to go back and change it.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
You got to remember what his batting stance was. I don't know. I may leave it like this.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
$85 pitches. I'm going to let that one go. Hopefully it won't be called.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2
Good
curveballs
job,
are
guys.
really tough for guys to lay
This
off.
is our
There's a
town.
reason it's such a common pitch
White
in that
Sox,
count,
get
but
outta here.
he did well to spit on it there.
I would have rather
4
seen the
runs,
Twins.
4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting
All right, one
to
out to
tire or
go.
wear down a little bit.
This has gotta be his
The first
last
thing
inning.
that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
He's losing his control,
Here
man.
now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Nice
Fastball
stab.
right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that
There you
ends
go,
the
guys. But Costello,
But the damage
making
is
him
already
pay.
done as the Cubs plate 4 on this grand slam home run.
That's
We're through
unbelievable.
5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-0 Chicago. At the plate, Elvis
Elvis Castilla will start
That is
things out in their
unbelievable.
half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been
Schwarber, a
non-existent
Schwarbomb.
to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been
NJ's
completely
game is
overmatched
insane
to this
right
point.
now.
One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say
One
about
3-run
the pitching
homer
they
and
faced?
one 2-run
Other than
homer.
it's been fantastic. We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Valdez goes
First
back to
pitch
work
on
here.
its way. And
I've gotten used
looks
to the
like he
plate
got the
disappearing,
call
by the
there
way.
on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
They could be a little more aggressive.
And now pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third.
Michael Love got it. Throws
Throw
it
to
the first one
gets him,
down.
so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Oh, I love that. Look at that. Details, man. I love breakdowns. Love that so much.
Striding in, Jack Hurd.
Watkins calling a great game behind
Here's
the
the
plate.
first pitch to him. And here's a called strike.
But the game's
at
not over.
knees.
We
Don't
remember
think he
what our
liked that one
bullpen
too
did
much, but it's
against the
0-1.
Rockies. So we got to be vigilant. Got to pitch like the game's tied, you know.
One out, nobody on.
I expect somewhere to
Fouled
give
off.
up a run. I don't know if Valdez will do it or if the bullpen will do it. But somebody's going to give up a run.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand.
Beautiful play.
On to first,
Nam is
and
a
there
diamond
it's down.
defender. Do you guys see that? More show tracks? Nice. I haven't got a show tracks yet.
Lee Romero will grab
That
the
will
bat
be
and hit
it
for the pitcher
for
here.
the pitcher. Here's Lee Romero. Someone that, to be honest, I'm surprised he's coming off the bench today.
Lofted in
He's
the
the
air
guy
out
I
toward
highlighted
right
in the
center.
player breakdown.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one
Comes
away.
off Steve
And
Long pitch.
that ends the inning.
Last
Down in
4
order go the
at-bats
White
in
Sox.
box per
They're
player.
down 4-0. Alonso Gonzalez enters to do
Interesting.
the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
I don't think I've done anything really worthy of a show tracks yet, though. That home run wasn't exactly a
Stepping
mammoth
in,
shot.
Michael Love.
They're breaking out the bullpen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls
Late on
and
that
one strike.
fastball, too. I know I was late on that.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that
I can see a little bit
location
more detail
unless
in the
they're
game this
looking
year.
for it.
Game looks really good. I know it looks the same, you
The
know.
windup and the 0-2
It's just those
pitch.
details. You know.
Nope.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just
Oof.
missed off the
I've had that
edge.
call to strike
If he
earlier in
would've
the
caught
game.
the corner right there,
So.
I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself
baby.
a chance.
Oh, baby.
This ball is absolutely
There it
blasted
goes.
high and deep.
We have found our swing, gentlemen.
And gone.
We have found our swing. Sick
So
moves.
solo shot here to left center field. His
In the
first home
Macarena.
run here in the series, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Will we get show tracks? Yeah, we
I'm
will.
excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the
Yeah.
numbers come in, that
Those
ball
the
was
bat.
projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of
464.
strength.
There's some Capals. I love seeing Capals. think we found our swing, guys.
Into the box, Angel Barrios, as he takes a fastball off
Took
the
half a
plate
game
for
to get
ball,
used to
1-0.
it, but I think we found our swing. Nice loop.
In tight,
6 seconds of hang
awfully
time.
tight.
Exactly.
2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like
Sorry,
him.
White Sox,
Running a
your
blazing
Cinderella
fastball
story
up there
ends
is
here.
great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Mike Watkins is
We may do
on
2
deck.
games tonight. So, 7-3, top of 4, bottom 4. Got a 3-0 green light there. So I will have to set up the intermission screen. I did fix the intermission
The
screen.
3-1 pitch.
I hope you guys like
He
it. when you
loses
see
him
it.
on ball 4.
Still no music, but I
And
have
don't
something to
forget, he gave up a
preoccupy you
long
guys.
ball earlier in this
'Cause
inning,
hopefully
so
it won't take
you can
long.
understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So digging in now, Mike Watkins.
We love bullpen.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hurd will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
A picture of popcorn? You'll see. I think it's awesome. I didn't even know this was a
At the plate,
feature.
Peter Crozier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, that definitely looked really quick.
0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Crozier might be one of those hitters, you know, he's getting
Barrios
better.
stands at
Contact.
first with 1
He's
out.
not great.
Lifted in the air out to right. Ridgeway
Hits it pretty
has
well,
a
but
beat
not
on
deep
it,
enough.
and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
No, it's a feature of Streamlabs OBS. That's what I use. But I honestly love Streamlabs OBS.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ronaldo Valdez. He successfully laid down a sacked bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, a productive AB last time, no doubt. But here with 2 outs, let's see if he can find some green grass in the outfield and drive something in a gap.
Might have thought about it here,
Which
but
is
he
software.
lays off the
Yes,
breaking
I know
ball
it's
inside.
software. It's a
It's even
program.
at 1.
Which is software.
And there's
I'm gonna
ball
sit
2
my
now.
application
2
software.
out with the man at first.
No, you'll really like it, Amish. There's something in there that I know that you will. Wow, swing of that. You'll
2-1
notice
pitch is
pretty
a
quickly.
fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball
very
at
anxious
his
to
neck
show y'all
right
guys
there.
now, but
He's
I
going to
know I'll
have
have
to
to
lower
use it
his
here
sights if he's going
in
to
a
have
little
any
bit,
chance.
so.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll
Step
step
on
on
the
the
bag.
bag
That'll do
himself, and the inning is over.
But Michael Love
Cubs
tacks
tack
on
another
another
courtesy
run.
of this solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 5 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome
I think
back
Heidi
here to
was
the
the,
historic friendly
I think Heidi's
confines
the
of
reason.
Wrigley Field. 7th inning
Ever
coming
since
up
she
now
said
in
that we've
game
struggled,
1
we
as
had a
we take
great
a look
fifth
here
inning.
at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Valdez is pitching a clinic right now.
Leading off the inning, Chris Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy
Just
to
hold
try
it.
to get on base and ignite a rally.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to
My
see
hero.
right where that got
What's
him.
up, Red
And it
Sox?
appeared from up here at least, and his actions
I'm
on the
loving
field
it, man.
confirm it.
I'm not
It looked
kidding.
like
I
it
love
got
the
him on his
game.
drive
It looks
leg,
the same,
which could
but
be
it feels
problematic,
completely
of course,
different
for him.
in a
But
good
from the
way.
way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's
The
gonna
fielding
try to
is
continue.
cleaner. The hitting is
Stepping
a
in
little
and
more
ready for another
challenging,
shot.
but in a
Bo
satisfying way.
Cordero.
It's really fun. Okay, yeah. Nah, Heidi's not as good looking as Nancy.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike.
You guys
at the
can have
knees.
Heidi.
Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Nessie's my only woman.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the
Fight
zone.
for you, GTA.
And it's
I know
fouled
that
away.
Bo Cordero is very good at hitting fastballs, so. Let's give him a changeup out of the zone here.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul.
I know,
to
man, me
the
too.
right
She
side.
wanted to do that. That wasn't me. She wanted to wear the hat, so. Got your copy? What's the first thing you're gonna do? What are you gonna hit up first?
The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand.
Oh my God, what a double play.
And that's the very
That's the new animation, guys. With that double play would not have been turned in 18.
away now.
Boy, and that's a
What a
great
beautiful
play there at
double
short.
play.
He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys
What's up,
make it
baseball?
look easy. That's one you could
I saw you
definitely
on
launch
earlier.
into right field if you're not under control.
The one, yeah, man, she's great. Love her to death. See, look, I got the hat right here. See? I look really dorky in the hat, but that's fine.
In now, Jeff Ridgway.
I really like the hat,
No
though.
hits to this point.
Ball one, no strike.
See, there it is right there. If I can get it in camera. Nice little hat there. I'm a sucker for the hats, man. What can I say?
The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Crozier will get there, and he puts it away to
It is. It's a
retire
little
the
too big for
side.
my...
Nothing
Well, I
doing
can
here for
adjust
the
it,
White
so I
Sox.
can-
They can't chip into
I
that
can adjust it,
5-0
but-
deficit.
I'm going to put something above my TV here. It's off camera. I'm going to rearrange all the show hats that I've got in like a diamond formation.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him
Cubs
here,
have Luke
0-1.
Roy. How you liking the game, baseball? I hate that they got rid of the circles there, though. I need the detail. I like the circle detail a little better, but we'll adjust.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes this the
There's
other
William
way.
Nom with his third hit of
It's
the
in for a
game.
base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Or sorry, second hit
So
of the game.
that's
My
how
bad.
they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
So here is John Costello, the hero of the game so far.
Stepping in now, John Costello.
It's really hard for me to
And a
pick an
pitch out,
MVP right
nothing
now,
doing,
either
though, and that's
Costello or
1-1.
Love. Grand Slam in the 5th. That's new text. I've never seen Grand Slam before. Minor detail.
Throw over to the
Nom
bag,
kicking off there.
and he'll dive back in.
Let me see if I can see that on replay to show you guys what I was talking about earlier. Let me see if Nom does it real quick. Okay, he doesn't do it. But I swear, like in real time, like when the game's going on, that he's like he flinches a little bit. But that could just be him going into the animation. I don't know. We'll have to test that.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch out.
I like this
Nothing
combination of Nom and Costello 1-2, man. I really do like this. Good combination. You got some speed on the base paths.
Now the 2-0. They turned him
Jammed
loose
me on that
2-0,
one.
but he
That's
popped
good.
him up over toward the left
Jammed
side of
me.
the infield. Cordero.
Go to continue your
Tucker as he
Mariners
puts
franchise
it
from
away for round
18. You
number 1.
finished your 3rd season this past weekend. I'll be starting spring training and getting ready for season 4. Nice. How was your
Now
how was
batting Chris
oh boy.
Valdez.
How have your 3 seasons? How'd you do? God, I can't. Oh man.
From the stretch. Good
96,
fastball
yeah,
as
that
he gets
definitely
the
goes
swing
quicker.
and a miss.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far. And
There he goes. Good pitch to run on. That's a stolen base.
Meanwhile, here the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now. And
Can you
I like
repeat that?
You
No.
don't want to disrespect your opponent.
Abdi, abdi, abdi,
But
abdi, abdi,
I
abdi.
don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Amore?
Nam leads off second
more?
with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes one off the inside
Game
corner
definitely
for ball
does seem
2.
longer, doesn't it, guys? We're at hour 26, and we're only in the 7th.
Ripped down
That's-
the first base.
Manfred's gonna have a cow,
This
man.
will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves
Oh,
forward.
Almora. Okay,
He's
gotcha.
not having his best outing.
I was
in
like,
this
who's
one. I think
Amore?
that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Ridgeway on the move. He makes the
That'll be
catch,
easy enough
and
for Nam to
tagging
get to
is the
third.
runner from second.
We'll take
and
that.
he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice
Game
job
1 of
to
the World
track that
Series,
one
yes,
down,
sir.
Rally, because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead,
We had a
he was only able
fantastic
to move up
season.
to
We
third.
won 124 games. We did pretty good.
The Cubs
We'll be
four-hole
upping
hitter,
up the
Jose
difficulty at the
Melendez.
beginning of next season. We're playing this on Hall of Fame, and then once this series is over,
First pitch of
we're
the
bumping it
at-bat.
up to legend.
Well
Just to
outside
see
with
how
the
we do.
curveball for a ball. A swing.
That's
and a
gonna
drive
get
sent
down into the
toward
gap.
And this is going to find a seam in right center and should get
There's
to the
Melendez
outfield.
getting into the action as he gets his first RBI of the game.
The run from third is in to
There you go,
score.
baby. Let's stretch this lead.
So much of
Got
this
the
game
foot
is
on the throat. Let's
situational
keep
hitting,
stepping.
guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're
A
given
laser
a chance.
shot
and
there,
he
man.
doesn't try to do too much
A
right
little more
now.
lift,
He
and that could have
just
been on
takes
Jack.
what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Michael Lowe, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, now we
2
get
hits in
to
2 trips for
real
him
life
thus far.
opening day. Fantasy League starts. Got to set up my team for that.
Now the 0-1. Line drive to center field.
That should be caught.
Nunez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll march on
You
to
got
the
beat in the
8th.
wild
It's
card
the
game
Cubs
by
6
the Red
and the
Sox.
White
It's kind of
Sox
annoying to be
nothing.
honest.
Leading off the inning, Billy Lucy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
it doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get
Valdez
some
looking
base
good. I'm
runners
kind of questioning
and
how long I'm
hopefully
going to
a
keep
long
him
ball to
out
get
there.
them back into this one.
I don't think we'll go for a shutout with him. You want to keep him healthy. I want to keep him ready. So we will keep. We'll probably let Valdez pitch this inning, barring trouble, and then we're actually not going to have Quezada pitch. Sit him down. I'm going to bring in. Actually, makes sense to bring in a lefty. So we'll have Delgado come in.
One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Yes.
The 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down.
So funny story, Amish, about your stream today.
Eighth inning here from Wrigley Field, and
I
the
was
Bums are
watching your
happy in the
stream,
bleachers.
but I was
The
so
homestanding
tired from
Cubs
work, I
lead this
passed
one
out
over
halfway
their
through it.
inner-city rival White Sox,
And
as
I
you get a
woke
look at
up
the line
to
score
you
this
going,
point.
"Hey, Miss, oh, hey, Miss," talking about the Kerry Wood,
Digging in,
the Kerry Wood
Nunez.
moment. That's what woke me up, and I was like, huh, what?
First pitch coming, here it is.
Like when I fell asleep, you were tied
Fastball
1 to
off the
1.
plate there, and it's
I
ball
forgot what
one.
inning it was.
Bases
you
are
were in
empty, one man
extras.
out. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. That's when I woke up. That's what you were doing. I was like, what? What'd I do? What happened?
The 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped
I'm like,
foul.
gosh darn it, man. Gosh darn it.
Trying to strike him out for the third time.
Mm.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written
See
the
you
K
later,
next
man.
to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the
Oh,
game
yeah, that's
today,
it. That's
Dan?
the clip.
That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more
I
these
remember
days.
that. I mean, like,
Yeah,
I
there's
watched
been
it
a
and I was
real
like, good
change in
lord.
philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys
It was
think
actually
now
really
that
funny.
an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Jeff Rodriguez. Drilled right back up
There's
the
that
middle.
hit.
And the inning will continue. As
See, I
that's
can't tell if
three for
that's
a two-out
silver
hit.
or if it's like gray. I'm assuming it's silver, but I don't know.
Keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Ready once again, Elvis Castilla. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. White
Opening
Sox
day.
lead one. They still find themselves down 6-zip.
All right, that's it for Valdez. We're not going to let him go. We're not letting him get a shutout. We're going to keep him. We're going to sit him.
Cub up, Angel Barrios.
Good win. Good win. Well, now it makes sense to bring in Easel. Well, it looks like we're going to bring in Easel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
No problem, buddy.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
My Yankee squad.
Rip ball and 2 strikes now.
Easel. Who's degrading at a very rapid rate, and it concerns me.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
Probably his last. I hope not, man. I want to do everything I can to sign him.
The 1-2.
I don't think he'll
Fouled
retire. I really hope he doesn't. I don't think he'll retire, though.
The next 1-2 pitch. Hit on
Damn
the
me
ground
there.
is short. To his left, Rodriguez. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Settling in now, Mike Watkins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other
Damn me
way
again.
out toward right field. Moving under it, Ridgeway. 2 down. Digging in, Peter Crozier.
That's funny. All right, Crozier, let's see what you can do here, buddy. Let's see if you can get on base.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Heading out towards shallow right.
That is not on base. That's okay.
Ridgeway is there, and he'll put it away to
All
retire
right, guys,
the
top of the
side.
ninth.
Cubs
Let's
are
end
down
this
in order.
game
They lead it
drama-free if
6-0.
possible.
Alvin Easel comes
Here
on
comes
from the
Mr.
pen, hoping
Easel.
to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Let's see how he does here. His debut in MLB 19.
Striding in to start the ninth, Jack Hurd, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Make a small substitution here. I'm going to put Kevin Anthony out in center.
Kevin Anthony is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Just a defensive upgrade.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike
95
one.
for Easel. Jesus. Bringing the heat.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
See, what does it look like
But
that
a foul
defender,
ball,
or
1-2
what
down.
color that defense symbol is? Does it look gray to you guys, or is it silver?
The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the
Oh,
out.
there's one down. Great outing
Cubs
for
are into their
Valdez.
bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter.
8
And he
innings,
really
3
delivered
hits,
a
no runs,
fantastic
no walks,
postseason
8 Ks. He did
performance.
throw pitches, though. That number of
he
pitches
looked
is not
really
right.
dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing
Already
you hope
found a
for
glitch.
every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty
What
good
symbol?
about the effort.
The symbol
he
that
put
shows
forth
up
in
under
this
my
one.
fielders when the ball's put into them.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Easel features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
A long-time leadoff man, Manuel Margot. Been with us for about 8 years, man.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
He's with us for a long time.
Now it's swing and
Easel
a miss,
throwing
and he's behind 1 and
96.
2.
Don't call it
Swing and a
Woo!
line drive. But quick hands over there at third.
That
as he takes
snag
it for
right
the
there.
second out.
2 down. Michael Love playing the defense.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now.
Chris Knight in Wrigley. Started off at 56 degrees. Probably got lower.
Now the 2-1. Little chopper back to the mound.
Easel gets it, throws the first. Cubs win game 1. Trophy earned. Patience is a virtue. I don't know what that is, but okay.
This ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that
Chicago,
right here,
Chicago.
coming through
Deary
with a big win at
Chicago.
home.
Guarantee you Chicago's going to win the World Series. Just which one? Oh, someone walking through the bench. We got to fix these guys. Come on. Can't be having stuff like this. Can't be having ghosts on the team. It's literally like right under their feet. I'll have to show you. Like maybe on a deep fly ball or something, you'll be able to see it.
Shutout victory.
Costello, man of the game right there. Or you could say Valdez. Valdez pitched very well. Looks like it's going to be Valdez. I'm fine with that.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game.
Nessa and
And
them
this
are
man
home.
right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive.
There you go,
under
guys.
the
There's your
bright
game
lights of
stats
the
right
World
there.
Series, while
All right, I'm going to
other
be right
guys
back.
fade into the background. He was
Leo and
brilliant in
Vanessa
this
are
one,
home.
and this is
This
some
should just take a
well-earned
minute or so.
recognition.
A
Possibly.
6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Chicago Cubs win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead.
I will be right back, guys, as soon as possible. Enjoy the new intermission screen. Be back. What do you guys think? It's still a work in progress. There's going to be some more things added to it. So, obviously I see some bugs that need to be adjusted, fixed. But I like it. I really do. I think that's a nice little addition. And the best part is that we'll be able to add more as we get more screenshots. So it's not always going to be the same thing. These are just different pictures through the season. So Vanessa got me dinner because she's wonderful like that. But yeah, I'll do some work on it. I will do some work on it. Maybe add some music or something. Alright, so what do we got here? So is this what I got? I think this is what I got. That's cool. Going to advance the day.
Inside the show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Forgot to turn off.
Good morning,
the show.
everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap
My
of
bad.
yesterday's playoff baseball. In the first game of this year's World Series, the Cubs pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they dismantled the White Sox 6-0. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another post.
In fact, I may do that right now. Where was it? Where did I see it at? Inside the show. We're going to turn that off. We're going to go ahead and do one more game tonight. I would use a Go Cubs Go. If it wouldn't get copyrighted everywhere, I would absolutely use a Go Cubs Go. Okay, so Amish will be back. Appreciate you guys hanging around here. So good base start for the channel, I guess. Now, let's go ahead and do the next game here. Let's get into it. Let us get into it. Got Wrigley, Overcast. It's not going to be Tanaka. It's going to be Pulliam. Going to put John Costello back in. We're going to have the same lineup. We put Michael Love in the third hole here. We are facing a righty. Shall we put in Andy Carter for tonight? Let's put in Carter, see what happens, you know. Doing terrible with your Royals franchise? Yeah, stupid copyright, I know, right? I know, I can't wait to be saying the same thing, Gabriel, sometime soon. Here we go. I have 17 stolen bases this postseason. That's amazing. They are putting in Lee Romero, so he's coming back. You'll do better. You'll get used to it, G. I'll be shoving my
MLB
face a
Network
little
is
bit
your
too
exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series
Holy mushroom.
between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB
This will be our last
Network.
game of the night.
I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do
Continue your
in the
franchise.
opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
Gotta get by the Cy
The
Young.
build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for
What's
you
your record right now, dude?
next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
I need to turn him up so we can hear him. Nice series recap. Thanks, man.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one.
Really, 2 starters. Taking all bets.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can
Got
continue
Lee
to stay
Romero,
hot.
Manuel
He's an
Margot. They
imposing
changed
figure
their
with a
lineup
bat in
a
his
little
hands.
bit.
Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Not even kidding.
Freddie
It's still
Pulliam
early, man.
is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned.
What would you
defensively.
guys change about the
And this
intermission
team,
screen?
They're not gonna be
What would you
moving
like to
around as
see
much as some of the
on
new
the
age
intermission
teams.
screen?
The shifting and moving the
I know
third
that bottom
baseman
left
over
is pretty
second
bare, and you
base
put
and the
something
right
there.
fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Lee Romero. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Here we go. Here's Lee Romero leading off.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to third.
One pitch. That symbol under love. Did you see
And
it?
that's the first out. Digging in now, Manuel Margowski. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees.
Right, that's
at
what I'm
first
talking about.
pitch.
Something needs to go under the slide. Excuse me, under the slideshow. What do you think sounds good?
The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Valdez on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Yeah, I got to change the chat box a little bit. The messages go away way too quickly.
Standing in, Jeff Ridgway. First chance for him here.
Yeah,
at
did
the
you like
top
that
of the
media
first
box?
with nobody on.
I snuck in our. I could have put my YouTube channel there, but instead I wanted to put the Hot Takes Corner
First
podcast.
pitch of the at-bat on
Because
its
to be
way.
honest, I think that's more successful right
Unable
now.
to find the zone with the slider.
1-0.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players,
pic
Matt,
of
they
the
love
logos.
it. Not only is there more
Go
on the line
Cubs
than
go.
usual, like
Well, I
bragging
can't
rights,
put- I
but
can't play
they're
the
not
actual
having to stay at
song.
hotels and all that. It's just like a normal
There's
home
not.
game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Current franchise events. Oh, I'm sorry, like an actual picture. Okay. My bad.
In now, Billy Lucy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
The first count show got over 50 hits. Hey, I'll take that.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Ready with the 1 and 2.
Well, I think we're just still a very small market, you know. We're a very small podcast.
Plenty of time, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. The White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to the plate. A Windy City showdown on MLB Network.
Now I'll say this though, when I do get the YouTube channel for it up and going, I don't know if we can use the intro without getting smacked with a copyright claim.
Sitting in the 7-hole. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Jared Crosby will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey,
when do we get another Matty podcast?
He's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Margot's very good defensively as well.
The Southsiders are lining up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Here comes the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Really hard to catch up to this. It looks like he's a 4-tool pitcher. Yeah, where is that tournament?
He's a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
There's a fastball well
Minus
off the plate for a ball.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't been. I definitely have not kept up with the tournament. So.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Stepping in, John Costello, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, You know it's only going to go down from there.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Count remains 2-2. 1 out, nobody on.
Oh, the Diamondbacks have lost Steven Souza.
Not close with the
Severe
off-speed
knee
pitch
injury.
taken for a ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first
Alrighty,
inning
NJ.
can
Have a
reveal
good
a
one,
lot.
man. Thanks for stopping in.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on
look at
3
that
or 4
postseason
pitches.
Stat line, 6
Now
home
at
runs,
the plate,
14
Michael
RBIs.
Love. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's
With the
1-0.
shift on. Didn't know they had the shift on for him.
Not close. It's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And it's fouled away.
What you guys doing the rest of the night?
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter.
Are you
Jose
streaming?
Melendez.
Oh, sweet, in a
batting
bit.
First
Okay.
after the 2-out walk.
Let me know when you start, man. I'm gonna pull you up and watch.
He's set and the pitch. Hit hard
Even
on
though
the
it
ground
doesn't
to
show,
second.
I think I'm getting
Scooped
used
up.
to my.
And as
I'm
it
getting
turns
used to
out,
hitting.
The
So.
2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. We are still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Jeff Rodriguez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a
Kerwood
strike.
strikes out
It's
moment.
0-1.
In the moment you have to cross fire. Oh, it's winning. Yeah, I do need to play that, don't I?
And the pitch.
I may do some
Fastball by him here,
like
and he's in control.
random
0-2.
missions like off stream. Like if Leo takes a nap tomorrow, I'll probably be on doing those. Not the Kerry Wood one. I'll save that for on stream. That one's kind of
This is
special.
lifted out to left.
As Amish pointed out.
Valdez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The Cubs one may be a little bit because that one is the complete World Series.
Stepping up to the plate, Bo Cordero. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yeah, they said they're gonna
Just
add
off
more.
the outside
so
that time, laid off for a ball.
I don't know which ones, but they said they're gonna add more.
Ball 3.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1.
Ooh, four
And
should've
now
been
he's
strike.
really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Who's Gossage? Ooh, 96. He was behind on that
Struck
one.
him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Elvis Castilla. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Jackson and Posada.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
See, these, like I said, these would be some very cool screenshots, man, if it wasn't all the clutter in the way. You know? Such a cool screenshot. I guess I can go back and do it myself.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Chris Valdez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Let's get back to work here and get on base.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, Sloth said I need to
that's a
use
setup
Microsoft
pitch
Paint
right there,
if I
1
want
and
to work
2.
on my emote.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away.
Oh, what a
something
save.
breaking down and away off the
Like,
plate.
I know what my
Swing
first
and a
2
miss on the
emotes are
ball,
going to be.
way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another
Poster
strikeout.
my wall.
Standing in now, Angel Barrios, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
I could try to put captions.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. High and
Ooh,
deep
boy.
down the left field
Mario's got
line.
one. That's going to hook foul, though.
And this will wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Poster my wall. I need to remember that.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Peter Crozier is on deck. 1 out, nobody on.
Right.
Line towards center field.
All right, Adam.
But sadly for him,
Didn't
this
have to
will
move.
head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping into the box, Peter Crozier.
That face.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss and a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now, Omar Castro. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Steven Souza Jr. has an ACL tear, and he's going to require
the wind up and
season-ending knee surgery.
Behind 0-2 now. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Definitely favorable
that
call.
That call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time.
Could have went either way.
Borderline like that last one.
To be honest, could have went either way.
Hear that, though.
Two-seamer.
First pitch of the at-bat.
He's got the Matt Olson stance.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
That side of the plate.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front.
Look at that play. Beautiful. Even though that was the pitcher, good play.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
That's an animation.
Into the box now, Lee Romero. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game.
Back to the top lineup here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Third inning, no score to this point.
Mr. Romero is up.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured
Easy,
he knows
Bully.
he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Easy there, Pulliam. Come on now, buddy. It should have been a strike, but let's don't yell at the ump.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch.
Go back to the Vulcan change here. 5 could have went either way.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Got off right at the feet.
2 out, nobody on. White Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding in, Andy Carter.
Carter getting the start for Watkins tonight.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
This guy throws a lot of breaking pitches. Carter hits. He loves hitting breaking balls, so we'll see if he gets them.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Oh, I ate my food too quickly, man.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Not gonna get out though.
Giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now the Cubs pitcher, Freddie Pulliam. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on.
I don't know what you really expected out of that.
Scoops it up, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, William Nam. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And he won't
Nothing.
bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Let that one go, whether it's a strike or not.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. John Costello would be next. This is hit out to right. Does
Man,
he have another
got me again.
1, 2, 3 inning? Ridgway is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready now for the White Sox, Manuel Margowski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
God,
This
it's
game
so
is
far.
rolling
Can't
right
look at
along
that.
as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't
This game
been
looks
the case.
familiar, doesn't it?
Weak
No
grounder
runs
down
in
the
the
line at
first
third.
3 innings. Only a couple hits.
Now the 0-1.
Gotta get
Outside
hot.
for a ball, 1
I'd
and 1.
give us good luck.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Back up the, oh no, that got him.
I just hold it.
And they'll have no play as
Right off
he
the
reaches
foot.
first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to
Hey,
continue.
look, what a surprise. He's okay.
Digging in to try it again, Jeff Ridgway. He reached on a single in his first try.
All right, so Margot is on base.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back in standing. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded to the right, and that finds its way through for
there you go, guys. First and third. It was a hit and run.
And he is in there.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something either fast or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Into the box, Billy Lucy, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed.
Grand for Grandal.
And their runners at the corners
Brandy
now.
slam.
The 0-1 delivery. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Here it comes, 0-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Barrios has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Good job,
that
Barrios.
one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
There's 1 down.
Into the box, Jeff Rodriguez, and he's got runners at the corners
Gotta
here with
keep it in
only
the
1
infield,
gun.
man. That's all we gotta do. Just keep it in the infield.
He's set. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much.
Mario's got a lot of speed.
0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
3 homers
With
again.
2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to
It wasn't
help you
opening
get
day,
out of
but
this
Michael
thing.
Love hit 3 home runs.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Melendez.
There you go,
goes
2
over and
down.
tucks it away for the second
I
out.
was thinking about letting that go, but I don't think Margot would have tested that.
At the plate, Bo Cordero. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day.
Yeah,
Hasn't
you know.
walked a soul. But we
Gotta
find
make a
ourselves
pitch
in
here.
a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Bases loaded.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many
I don't know
favorable
about that one.
balls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in now, Elvis
Oh my
Castillo.
gosh.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Gotta make a pitch here.
Ready with the 1-0.
There we go.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Good pitch.
Margowski, the runner at third. Ridgway on second. Cordero on at first with 2 down. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball.
All right, first and third,
1-2
nobody
the
out.
count
That's
now.
how this inning started.
The set and the 1-2. This is
Right to
on
Nom.
the
He's
ground
going to throw it to
short. Is he
second.
gonna
We're going to get
out
out of the
this?
inning.
He is. They get the force
Woo.
at second base, and the inning is over. White Sox will
Right,
strand
roping out of
3
danger.
onto the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
Good job.
Stepping into the box, John Costello. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
He struck out in the first.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
A K per 9 for Foley is ridiculous.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Jam.
Him up. Castro shading to his right. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
What time are you going live on it?
In now, Michael Love. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Very
He drew
aggressive.
a base on balls his first time up.
Very aggressive.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 1-2. Line down the left
That's
field
going to go
line.
foul.
But this is foul near the seats. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about
Crosby's
his
had my
business.
number, man.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely
We don't even have a
dominate
hit
on
yet.
any given day because of what he offers
Which
up
is a
there.
shame.
It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Jose Melendez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike
Gotta
1.
slow him down a
Comes
little
into
bit.
this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
It's probably ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Getting too aggressive, man.
I love
Too
the
aggressive.
fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate, and you do your best to cover away.
Oh,
A swing
God,
and
nobody
a
knows how to
miss
check
on
their
a ball
swing
way
anymore.
Outside the strike zone, and the
Let
inning
me check my
is
swing
over.
on that one.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 4, still tied, nothing.
And I'm not doing good.
Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Show us those teeth, buddy.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
William has not had his best command tonight.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Regardless, we're not getting any help.
Taken,
Still
strike
2-2,
2
or still
called,
0-0.
and it's even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out.
There's that Vulcan chain.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jared Crosby. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
It'd be great if they put Bill Murray behind the plate somewhere. When he goes to Cubs games, he always sits behind the plate.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Valdez goes to
he hit that hard.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lee Romero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Soft liner to the right side, and no problem over there at first as he
There you go,
flags this
good
one down to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no
He
score.
hit, man.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
There you go. Thank you, Heidi.
Now at the plate, Chris Valdez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
We're moving through the middle
Spot on,
of this
though.
ball game right now. They
He did
want
not
to
have
get
good
things
bats.
going. How about
The
trying
only
to get
base
some
runner
base
came from
runners
a
on,
walk.
or at least get a base hit?
No.
They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And that misses
You gotta
1-1.
be smarter.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
He has to have a
I know
leadoff
this
walk
team has
here.
been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Line drive to left.
That was a good at bat, just not a good
Romero
result.
is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jesus.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Was not on the outer half of the plate. I don't know what he's looking at.
Into the box, Angel Barrios, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus
Looking
far.
for our first hit. In the 5th inning, we still don't have a hit.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Maybe the Heidi Bless thing will help us.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
You have 2 walks and no hits.
Into the box now, Peter Crozier.
Hey, Amish, what time you going live, babe? Oh. Gotta fix that. That is not set up. Try to get, there we go. Is this not working?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good off-speed pitch.
Oh, adding
fun
songs
for
though.
strike 1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been
Completely
using that
whiffed
pitch
on
an
that, by
awful
the way.
lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and
Going
right.
to be caught.
Ridgway is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So striding forward now, Andy Carter.
Well, wouldn't that be something to win the first game and
Ready to deliver. Here's
then get
the
no
first
hit
pitch.
in the second game?
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fastball well outside.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of
I'm off on
it,
Thursday,
he probably gets some pretty
which is
weak
awesome.
contact, if anything.
Friday,
he jammed him
I
pretty
should be
hard on
home
the previous pitch, so
before
my
the
bet
first
was
game.
he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be
That's what I'm
coming
hoping.
again.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he takes
Carter.
a big swing at that one as this
Carter.
one lifted high in the air and deep out to left field.
Wrong
And he
part of
will
the
get
ballpark.
there to make the running play, and
God.
that will end the inning.
There are
One
no
left
hit
for the
in
Cubs.
5.
6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Into the box now, Manuel Margowski.
When going back to work,
First pitch coming. Here it is.
may his, be
And
his
this
last
one's
inning.
not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
I think that's a reasonable time or a reasonable excuse to take off work.
Swing and a liner.
That's gonna
And
be
a
fun.
base hit. So
Nice
the
try
leadoff
by
man
Howell.
is on to begin the inning. Up next for Chicago, Jeff Ridgway. He singled his last time up.
Let's see. I'll be putting, once I'm done with this, I'm gonna help.
Here
either
comes
put
the
him to
first
bed or-
pitch.
Nope, that's
Well
I'll
below
be
the
up there.
knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
I'll be
1-0
playing
pitch.
all day tomorrow.
And it's fouled away.
All day.
Margowski on at first, nobody out.
I have no idea what shot. No proof whatsoever. Love you too. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Amish got you.
The 1-1. Line toward
Oh,
right
I can
center.
catch that.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Alright, first and second, nobody out.
Hey,
Oh,
two
they're trying
runners
again.
on after back-to-back singles
Mike
right there.
Costello
They're in
couldn't try
prime
for that
position
ball.
to put the first run on the board right here.
Now time is
mound
called.
is
This
it
might
here?
be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Alright, here we go. Two on, nobody out.
Stepping in now, Billy Lucy.
Could
As he
use
will
double
take
play
strike
ball right
one on
now.
the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now a swing,
Up
he
and
pops
up.
him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Yeah, broadcast is great.
Striding in once again, Jeff Rodriguez. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
God, that screen is so bright.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
I'm a presentation guy. I love the presentation. I love getting details and all that stuff.
Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted
Quick
down the
foul.
line and left. And
expecting
this will
that.
wind up a foul ball. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Oh, we hung that one.
Line to the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball.
That's going to score a run.
The run comes across to score,
Oh,
and
that's
they
tough.
jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big
Not
RBI base
not
hit
where I
to break
wanted
through.
that.
What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
Is he going to pull a Clayton Kershaw?
Standing in now, Bo
Win 20 games in
Cordero,
regular
as he
season,
lines it
can't win
hard
in
to
the
the right
postseason.
side, but out of play.
Hey man, I got to give it to him. White
Runners are
Sox
at
have
first
definitely
and
been the
third,
better
one
team
away.
this game.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Because if he doesn't drink it, I'll just put it in there. Took us long enough to think of that, huh?
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Oh,
just hung in there on that one. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Barrios.
yeah, that was
And that's
good.
the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds
I forget
it
how good
third
the
with
mushroom
2
burger
away
was.
now.
Well, I had it like just
Ready
a
for
little,
another
'cause
chance.
I used to
Elvis
have
Castilla.
chicken.
See if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
What did he say?
Here comes the
That's
Chicago skipper now up
That's
out
gonna
of
be
the
it for
dugout on
Napoleon.
his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Don't
He'll depart
stuff
after
has
5
been-
2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his
stuff
guys in
has
the
been a
ball
little
game.
lacking this inning. We're gonna go to Leo Santos.
Leo Santos trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Good stuff by Napoleon. I can't complain. He did very well. Can't be hanging that slider though. Throw one pitch. Each of his pitches. He's got a wicked curveball. So we're gonna hope that we get rid of some.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Let's go, Santos. This is pretty important.
Ready with the 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's
I hate burning a
foul.
pitcher just to face one batter, ironically. But not because there's only one batter in the inning, but because the pitcher spot is due up in the bottom of the 6th. So.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
We give up one, that's great. Down he
Got him
goes.
swinging as he runs
Nice
the
job,
fastball
Mr.
by him to
Santos
end
gets
the
out of
inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and the White Sox are out in front, 1-0. Joe DeVore is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Crosby's still in there.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Zotto will come in.
Ball and a strike.
Man, we just don't got it. I think we burned all of our offense in the first game. Is
And
this
here's a
insane?
fastball not close as he runs
Don't have a
it to
hit
2-1
yet in the
now.
6th inning. Crosby guys got us going.
The 2-1 home is taking
We have
ball
2
3.
walks.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off the wall.
Hit out towards second. Cordero ranging up the middle.
Oh boy, that was close.
Just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So stepping in, William Nam. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Yeah, Crosby is surprisingly very tough.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in
I don't
the
think
air
he's
to
even their
straightaway
ace
center.
either.
Moving under it, Margowski. 2 gone. Striding into the box, John Costello.
Man, we gotta get a hit.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's not a
Sent
hit.
on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail this one 1-0.
Man.
Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary.
You don't
to
see
this
nothing.
Point.
There's totally a hit there.
Julian Quezada is on to pitch from
We'll
the
have
bullpen
Quezada
now
come
to
in.
start inning number 7.
Hopefully get 2 innings. Oh, wrong button. How much have you ever been no hit?
Digging in, Omar Castro. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
This is on the ground over to first.
Better hurry.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So here now's the pitcher, Jared Crosby.
You have with the Twins.
First pitch of the at-bat.
I've never been no
Starts
hit
things
before.
here with a changeup for a called strike. Quezada is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
I can't wait to see
Bases are empty, 1 man
you guys
out.
play it more. We can't wait to see your franchise take off. New colors look good, by the way. Good
And a
slider.
swing and a miss
Can't wait
here.
to see
So
Count,
quick
his
2
new
outs to
channel.
start the
Be
7th.
fun. Hopefully
Good
Zach
job
gets
of
it.
Making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot
Right
easier.
over it.
Into the box now, Lee Romero. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the
Don't
side
recall
is
the picture.
retired.
I think I remember seeing that game. I'm trying to remember because you got hit. You got no hit at home, I think, right?
It's the White Sox 1 and the Cubs nothing. Leading off the inning, Michael Love, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving right along into this one as we hit into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
They still got Crosby in here, man. He's got to make him work.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
I don't know why, and I highly doubt this is it, but I want to say it was Keuchel. But
and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do
have more walks
is
than
give
we
up
do
a
hits.
leadoff walk. Seems
To be
like
honest,
those
I
are
don't
the
know what
ones
that says
always
about how
come
we've
back
been
to
hitting.
haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a big moment here, and standing in Jose Melendez, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Love aboard here at
he
first with
can't be in
nobody
here much
out.
longer. Oh, Melendez gets a hold of one. Wrong part of the ballpark again.
Track, he makes the catch.
Getting so close.
In now for Chicago, Chris
Oh,
Valdez.
getting so close. You just need a hit, man. I just want a hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ooh.
And I think that got him in the foot. And he has
Oh,
some
boy.
fun with it.
He couldn't field it. Is that going to be a hit or an error?
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least,
You
and
think?
his actions on the
Hit?
field confirm it.
Maybe a
It
hit?
looked like it got him on his drive leg,
We're
which
gonna
could
rule
be
that as.
problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
And that's going to be it for Crosby.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound.
Guess that was a hit.
And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand
Great
to win
job.
it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Ronaldo Estrada takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two
Great
on with only
job.
one away.
Buy from any of these companies. Boo.
Angel Barrios will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone.
Okay, that did count as a hit. No hitter is over.
First delivery to him on the way.
Now, can we get a run home?
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
1-1 the count.
Good pitch inside corner.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You feast off bullpens.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
Oh! Wow. Close. No cigar.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Peter Crozier will be next.
ground
That
ball
is going to
right
be
side.
stopped.
From his
What
knees.
a play.
Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent
That was
play.
good. That could have saved the run there.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on
I was
his hands.
tempted to send
and
Michael
bunch
up
him
there.
And an easy ground ball as the result.
Now in the box, Peter Crozier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that
He's
equalizing
up to
run
Crozier
just
now.
90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Been our best chance all night to
Ball and no
score.
strikes.
Count 1-0.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be
Carter
successful.
hits it hard, but it's going to stall out.
Romero is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Man.
Now at the plate, Manuel Margowski is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Todd is still on the mound. This will be his last inning.
Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Well, I'm not going to lie. It'd be pretty disheartening if we split the series, or split the first 2 games, because the next 3 are going to be on the south side.
Melendez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0
Great job
our
by
score,
Crosby for
as
the
there
White
are an
Sox,
awful
man.
lot of
He's just-
zeros on that line score to this
He
point.
needs to shut us down.
So coming to the plate, Jeff Ridgway. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Well, Carter's called a pretty good game behind the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Gotta keep our heads up, man. Game's not over yet.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Game is not over yet.
Wow, that
By
changeup
all
is an
means.
absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Woo!
And this is swung on and
Good
missed.
fastball.
Two
Yeah.
quickly retired to start inning number
There
8.
you go, throwing another back.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Good job, Quezada.
Into the box, Billy Lucy. As he looks at a fastball
Billy
that's
Lucy
in there
is
for
a
strike 1.
prospect in
He's
their
hitless
system.
in 3
He came up
at-bats to this
midway through
point.
the season, I believe. Had a pretty good year. Can't remember where he was ranked. In the
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
top 50 prospects.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready.
I want to say
This
he was
guy's
in
not
the
throwing
teams,
a ton of
but I'm
pitches.
not
He's
sure.
confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got
Good
him swinging
splitter,
on
down
the
he
strike
goes.
that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
All right, gotta get these bats alive. We'll see who they're gonna bring in for the bottom of the 8th.
Willie Hara is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Maybe scouting more fastball, higher velocity guys for the draft next year.
Leading off the inning, Andy Carter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end
Just
of
in
this
case
game.
we score a lot of
Only
runs,
down
we'll
by
make it
one.
3-0.
All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Sliced hard on the ground.
Pitch
On
one.
first in time, one away.
Oh, God. You can tell the hitting is definitely a little harder. Where's Carter going? Alright, who do we want to bring in here? I'm going to save him for a lefty. You never know if we get him a lefty. Let's bring in Armas.
Barney
Look at those
Armas
shoes.
will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
It's a good luck charm. Look at those shoes.
In there, no balls and a strike.
I couldn't tell if I was actually
One
in the
out,
zone. or
nobody
not,
on.
so I didn't swing. That one's not in the zone.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. This pitch is popped up. Lucy is camped under this one.
I'm just
2
missing
gone.
our marks, man. Just missing them.
Standing in, William Nam.
No doubt they'll have their closer warmed up, ready to go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on.
We've hit some balls hard in this game, just unfortunately right to people.
Fastball well outside.
Had 3 walks. Take a 3-0 count here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Para, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a
Ooh,
decade,
excuse me,
which is
man.
quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Heads up.
The 3-1 pitch. And he
All right,
lays off.
got some speed on the base
So now
path.
potential
We'll
tying
take
run
that.
here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's
Well,
running
guys,
here.
what do you think?
and good
Shall we
luck
try
trying
to
stop
send him?
In now, John Costello. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way.
Not if we do that.
Now a
Oh
swing,
my
and he
God,
pops
what
him
am I
up.
doing?
This is right out in front of the
I don't know
mound.
what I was doing
And
there.
8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They still trail.
I deserve to
1-0.
lose this game, man. Just haven't been hitting. I've been jumping too quick on these pitches. Kind of deserve to lose this one.
Ryan Delgado enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Fish.
Now to the plate, Jeff Rodriguez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Alrighty. So here is Brian Delgado.
Here comes the first pitch.
He's had a good
9th inning
season.
underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
What about these White Sox, man? Give your credit where credit's due.
Ready on 1 and 2.
I could see why they
this
made
one
it to the World Series.
Nope.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2 and 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Oof.
Fouled away.
Hitters are fighting. They're very aggressive, that's for sure.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3 and 2 here.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Let's hope not.
Digging in once again, Bo Cordero. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Rodriguez gets his lead
Boy,
at
my
first.
guys just
Nobody
have not
out.
been effective when it comes to their pitches tonight. We've been missing our location
Throw over
quite
to
a lot.
first, but the runner's back easily. Here's the 1-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound.
There's the
Second for
defense.
one.
Nice
On to
DP.
first, the double play.
We'll take that.
Job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly.
Good
but that
evening,
won't be the
Frog.
case this
What is
time
up, dude?
after the 2-ball.
Frogman is here.
Stepping in now, Elvis Castilla, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hopefully your day's gone very well. Happy show day to you.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at
We're
1-1.
doing all right. The game's a lot of fun. Kind of in a hole right now.
1 and 2
We got
to
our
the White
first
Sox
hit in the
catcher.
7th inning, so we were being no hit up until the 7th. That's a slider.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hung it. I think Amish will be going live hopefully soon.
1-run
I'll
game
hop
here
over
in the
to
top
him
of the
when this
9th.
is done.
Struck
There
him
he goes.
out, so it remains a 1-run lead as
All right,
they
guys,
head
3
into
more
their
outs.
final set of swings. Nothing doing
3
here
more
for the White
chances.
Sox, but they're on
Middle of the
top,
lineup.
1-0.
Let's do it. See what we can do.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ruben Slaughter is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Boy, and he's been just that, Slaughter.
Stepping up now, Michael Love. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally.
The middle portion of our lineup. Let's see what we can do here against Mr. Slaughter.
First pitch of the at-bat. And, oh, look inside.
Sunshine, thank you for the raid, sir, and thank you for the host as well. How did things go in your channel? I don't know why the raid notification didn't pop up. Channel's a work in progress, brother.
And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away.
The moments, yeah. Moments look fun. We'll be playing those for sure.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Evening, Overhawk. There's sunshine right there.
And a slider runs
Pulled
away from
6
him there.
diamonds
The count levels
today.
at 2-2.
Jesus.
Hit the
Got
other
behind
way
that one.
out toward right field.
Theme
Moving
of the
under it,
game right
Ridgeway
there. Been missing our pitches.
Makes the play, 1 away.
I think I got, I don't think I got a diamond player. I did get 2 golds. A flashback Brandon Phillips and
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose
Who's
Melendez.
the other one?
As the
There was
switch hitter
somebody
will
else.
take his
I can't
cuts
remember who it was.
left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his
I think they
power
made it a lot
side.
better. It's like a 1 in 100 chance now that you pull a diamond.
And he fouls this one off.
And we've been struggling. We have been struggling. Oh, you got Blake Snell. You got DeGrom.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Castillo waits on
Popped
it.
him up, man. We,
And
I don't know
that's the
what
second
happened.
out of the inning.
We did so well the first game, and now we're just barely missing. We're barely missing.
At the plate,
Right,
Chris
same.
Valdez.
1 in 100,000. All right, Dustin Valdez, keep the game alive. Oh, Hawk, thank you for the
Outfield
follow.
in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
Appreciate you. Oh, boy, that was a
And,
strike, huh?
Looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there.
There it is.
You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not
May
afraid
pop
to go
up.
to 2
I don't
strikes
know.
or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him
Thank you
at a
for the follow
disadvantage
there,
with the
Omaha.
count.
1 ball, 1
Bodie is
strike the
surprised.
count. Two balls and a strike.
From the influx of subs.
Fans on their
And on
feet in a
Sunday,
one-run
got
ball
Arenado
game in the
sold
last
and-
of the ninth.
Dang.
And this ball swung on and
Nothing.
hit to center field,
Guys.
and this should do it.
That's a shame.
He's got it, and the White Sox have gotten the all-important
Oh,
road
that's a
victory
shame.
here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one
It
is
was
over.
bananas.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you
Golly.
get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers
That means
battled,
your
and it's
luck for
almost
the
a
rest
shame
of the
somebody
year
had to
with
lose
gold
this
with
one.
diamond players may be bad now. There you go, World Series tied up 1-1. Not good. We gotta fix this hitting. Regardless, it was fun. We just William had good stuff, man. It was just that one mistake pitch cost us a run. That's all the Sox needed. Damn
This
shame.
one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
Even series, yep. 1-1, and we'll be going to guarantee rate field next. But that won't be tonight. We're actually fixing to end for the night. We've been going for a while.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top
Yep.
player.
Very
of the
well
game.
done by Crosby, man.
And Matty,
We
I
had
think
more
you're
walks than we did
absolutely
hits.
right. Some guys just
That ought to
seem
say how our
thrive
hitting
under
went
the bright
tonight.
lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was
Got our
brilliant
first
in
hit in
this
the
one,
seventh, and we just
this
couldn't
is
do
some
nothing.
Well-earned recognition.
Hopefully we fix that. Good news is we get the DH as Costello has his bat phased through him. That's cool. Nice job by Crosby. Impressive. Impressive.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final.
They got to title this stream a tale of two offenses.
World Series at one game apiece. Jared Crosby gets the W on the mound.
Tale
So
of
that
two
just about
offenses,
does it for Mark
sure.
DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Yeah, it does that for me too, Frog. I hate it so much when they do that. So Freddie Pulliam gets a loss, something you don't see often. Just didn't do anything, man. It's a darn shame. That's a darn shame. A tight 1-0 loss. Series is tied. Boy, oh boy. Things just got a lot more interesting. I think the game is saving. Look at that. We got Ryan Dole, or Dole Ryan, you know, and Chase DeYoung. I'll take that. No missions. Shame. Yeah, it does it to me every now and then. Event today here. Oh boy. We have got a decision to make. Woo! I did a thing! Yay! Level 5, guys. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. Anywho. Alright, ladies and germs, that's it for me tonight. Thank you so much for stopping in. Appreciate you very much. Thank you for the 2 subs that we got tonight. World Series is looking like it's going to be a good one. So, we're going to go over to Amish. We're going to go host him. Appreciate you guys. Sunshine, thank you for the raid and host, buddy. Take care tonight, guys. Happy show day to you. And hopefully we will see you tomorrow for Game 3. Much love and go Cubs.